So today we're going to be discussing about what is DevOps, what is AWS. So these two topics which we are going to be discussing for today. We are understanding for today what is DevOps, what is AWS. We are going to be understand by today. So let us start with DevOps, ends with what AWS for today's session. And before starting the session, let us course overview. The total duration of this 4.5 months, please. The total duration is 4.5 months, please. In this 4.5 months, please, complete DevOps, complete AWS with the Linux basics, and with shell script will be covered. So if you want to join in this course, which are all the prerequisites? Linux basics, shell script. These two will be covered. Linux basics and shell script. These two will be covered. No programming, Java, .NET, Python, no programming is required. So you require a laptop with this configuration for daily practice. So with Windows 10 Pro, 4 GB RAM, i3 process, minimum. It is more than this also very good. And who can join in this course? Yeah, freshers can join in this course. Experienced students can join in this course. And any graduates can also join in this course. Which are all the benefits, guys, please? Daily class recording videos after the payment. Via Google Drive, you can access. From date of registration, you're going to be accessing recordings up to 11 months. Resume preparation, interview question and answers, 4 live real-time projects, 80% of soft materials. I'm going to be providing with you. Our course starts with the very basic level, finish with what? An advanced level. Each and every class is a practically implemented in front of you that you need to practice in a laptop daily basis. After completion of practice, so after completion of this course, you will receive a certification from our institute. Daily 1 hour class, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. The classes are Monday to Saturday. The classes are Monday to Saturday. The course fee is 12,000 rupees for complete DevOps, for complete AWS, for daily recordings. For daily recordings, guys, please. For daily recordings. If you want to talk to admin, please be call this number 9297 9297 77. Please be call this number. Please be call this number. And if you want to see my course content, you can able to see here. So what exactly I'm going to be covering in DevOps? What exactly I'm going to be covering in AWS? Please be look at the screen. And I'm going to be share this information in the chat box. Please be. I'm going to be share in the chat box. Please be editor. Got it very clearly. Yeah. 4.5 months. It is plus or minus, not exactly. It will take more. Okay. Fine. Yeah. But let us start with what. Before starting, let it be introduce myself. My name is Maha. I have totally 15 years of IT experience. My career starts as a Java developer. Then I turn as a DevOps engineer. Last 5 years onwards, I'm working as a senior DevOps engineer, is including AWS and Azure. That is in exactly my profile. And so before starting, I have a 3 questions. Yeah, please. Yeah, so I have a 3 questions. First, let it be discussed. What is an application? What is the server? What is an SDLC? What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language. The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application we're gonna be placed on server side. We're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a Flipkart or Amazon, Book My Show, whatever name. But what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. SDLC is a software development lifecycle. In SDLC, we have several stages and several phases like analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. By following these are all the stages and phases, we can able to produce an application for doing a business in internet like Flipkart or Amazon. So, but if you want to build a Flipkart kind of application, how exactly we can able to build in overnight? Is it really possible? Is it really possible? No. How exactly? By following these are all the stages. What are the first stage? Analysis means gathering information from the client. Gathering information from the client. How exactly the registration page, how exactly login page, each and everything will be gathered. Based on gathering information, based on gathering information, so it will be analysis. Once if it is analysis, it will be design. Design is nothing but a plan. According unto the plan, plan, according unto the plan, our developers will implement the lines of code. Our developers will implement lines of code. Once if it is an implement the lines of code, whether this application is working or not, so it will be verified by the testers. Once if it is verified, we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Once if it is deployed on hundreds of servers, we can access our internet as a website, whether it is working or not. We are going to be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which we are calling as what? Software development lifecycle. Which we are calling as what? Software development lifecycle. In this SDLC, if you are a software engineer, directly or indirectly, you are part of this. Guys, please, is it audible? Please, audio, videos, everything is clear. Is audio, video, everything is clear? Can you confirm in the chat box, please, all of you once? All of you, please, right now. Yeah. Chandramavali, is it? Chandramavali. Yeah, please continue. Yeah, please continue. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, please continue. Yeah. So if you are a software engineer, directly or indirectly, you are part of this diagram. If you are a developer, can write the lines of code. If you are a tester, can verify the functionality. But if it is a DevOps engineer, how exactly you can? If it is a DevOps engineer, yes, we can. Yes, as a DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operations. Ends with what? Operations. So what is the DevOps, please? What is the DEV? DEV is nothing but what? Software development. OPS is nothing but what? Operations. The combination of software development plus operation is nothing but what? DevOps. Is nothing but what? DevOps. That means, so our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. Means we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitor. And monitoring. To be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. An automated DevOps transparent pipeline. Usually what will happen, the developers are keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code, so we're going to be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with the high quality, with low cost is nothing but what? DevOps process is nothing but what? Our DevOps process is nothing but what? Our DevOps process. But once if you are getting a company, once if you are getting into the company, as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be replacing with what? Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. We're going to be replacing with what? Complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. Complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. The complex pipeline is a manual process. The SDLC process is a complex process, but our DevOps is a transparent pipeline. Sir, why we are calling SDLC is a complex? Because if it is a manual process. From analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy, deploy to maintenance, it is a manual process. Due to this manual process, due to this manual process, due to this manual process, if we got an issue, any problem in middle of the process, for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long. Got it? So if it is take long time, definitely the cost is going to be increased, the quality will be decreased. So that a reason, so we are going to be replacing with what? A transparent pipeline. Due to this transparent pipeline, due to this transparent pipeline, even though if you got an issue, any problem, easily we can able to identify, easily we can able to rectify. If we can able to rectify as soon as possible, that means what? Cost is reducing, quality will be increasing. Cost is reducing, quality will be increasing. So that we can able to deliver working software as soon as possible. But so that is the reason. So we're gonna be replacing with what? A complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this one. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, we have a planning, we have a coding, we have integration, we have a testing, we have a release, we have a deploy, we have a operations. As a DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. But that means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operation. To be frankly, we are not part of coding. We are not doing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipe. DevOps, a transparent pipeline is DevOps, a transparent pipeline. DevOps, transparent pipeline. So how exactly in this DevOps transparent pipeline, what exactly are roles and responsibilities, guys, please? What exactly are roles and responsibilities? Roles and responsibilities, guys, please. How exactly? So let us try to understand planning. Are we part of planning? No. Are we part of dev environment? Yes. We are part of dev environment. We are part of dev environment. So that means what? Are we writing coding? No. So, but who is writing? Writing is responsible by the developers. The number of lines of code is going to be responsible by the developers. Those lines of code is going to be maintained by DevOps engineer. Is going to be maintenance by DevOps engineer. Writing by developer. Maintenance by DevOps engineer. So once if it is maintained, all developer lines of code, as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be continuous integration, the n number of developer lines of code. We are going to be integrate continuously. We're going to be integrate continuously. Once if it is an integrate continuously, once if it is an integrate continuously, and we're going to be an execute a test cases. Once if it is an execute test cases, if we got an error, it is redirecting back to the developer. Again, developer is going to be integrating. Yeah, developer fix the issue. Again, integration. Again, execute test cases. Again, we got an error. Again, that redirecting back to the developer. Developer has to fix the issue. Again, integration. Again, test. This entire process will be repeated until zero errors. Once if it is zero errors, and we're going to be deploying onto the production. We're going to be delivering into the release. So this entire process is continuous integration, making working software, and continuous delivery. So the after entire CI/CD implementation, after continuously delivering into the release, from release, we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. We're going to be deploying on hundreds of servers. Once if it is deployed on hundreds of servers, we can access over internet as a website, whether it is accessing or how exactly we're accessing. Once if it is in accessing, whether it is working or not, we're going to be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which you are calling as what? DevOps transparent pipeline. DevOps, a transparent pipeline. DevOps, transparent pipeline. Clear? But how exactly we can implement? Which are all the tools we're going to be implementing for this tool stack? Let me list down. Git we are going to be using. Maven we're going to be. Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, configuration management as Ansible, Chef, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Negios, Elk, and Terra. So these are all the tools which we are gonna be using for implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline. How we are using these are all the tools? How we are all using these are all the tools, please? How exactly these are all the tools we are using in this process? Let us try to understand. Git is a version control. So means what? All developer lines of code. All developers lines. Maintaining in a Git. Maintaining in a Git as a version wide. Once if it is maintained, we're gonna be execute our build. We're gonna be maintain a build. So the entire Java projects we can able to build automatically by helping of Maven is a build tool. It is always produce an active factory. It helps to manage the dependencies also. Either on Git and Maven, we can able to implement an automated process. We can able to implement an automated process, which you are calling as what Git. Git is a CI automation tool. By helping of CI, continuous integration and continuous delivery, which we can able to implement automatically. So once if it is an implement CI CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery, we're going to be delivering into the release. The release which we can able to maintain, which we can able to handle by JFrog. JFrog is an active factory. And we're going to be learning SonarQube. SonarQube is a code analyzer. Either Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube. Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube. We can able to implement our CI/CD process, continuous integration, making working software, and continuous delivery. Continuous integration, making working software, and continuous delivery. This entire process, which you are calling as what? CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery. So once if it is deliver, we're gonna be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. But these hundreds of servers, how exactly we can automate? By helping of configuration management. What is in exactly configuration management? By helping of this configuration management, we can able to replace with what? A manual process with what? An automated process on a hundreds of servers, which you are calling as what? Which we are calling as what? A configuration management. By helping of configuration management, we can able to implement a manual process with an automated process at a time, hundreds of servers. So which are all the tools? Ansible and Chef. By helping of these tools, we can able to configure our production service. Either we can automate by helping of this. One second. By helping of by using configuration management tool like Chef or Ansible, we can automate dev environment, we can automate testing environment, we can automate a production environment also. We're going to be learning either Ansible or Chef. Ansible is a push model, Chef is a pull model. Ansible is a push model, Chef is a pull model. We're going to be learning both, either push model, one push model, one pull model, we're going to be learning. But from where exactly we can able to get these hundreds of servers from AWS cloud. By using AWS cloud, we can able to get a hundreds of servers by helping of AWS. We can able to get a hundreds of servers. Those hundreds of servers we can automate by helping of Ansible and Chef. Those hundreds of servers we can automate by helping of Ansible and Chef. Not only placing our applications on AWS service, we can able to place on Docker containers also. We can able to place on Docker containers also, please. So Docker is an isolated area which you can place our applications very easily with low cost, with high performance. And these Docker containers we can able to manage by Kubernetes. Kubernetes is an orchestration tool. By helping of Kubernetes, we can manage or control by Kubernetes. And we're going to be learning Vagrant. Vagrant is a virtual provisioning tool. By helping of Vagrant, we can able to create a virtual machines very easily in your developer laptops. Means what? By using Vagrant, we can able to easy our development environment. We can able to use Nagios and ELK. Nagios is system monitoring. Means what are the RAM, what are the CPU utilization, current user load, and we can monitor. ELK is an application monitoring, like how exactly so application works, what are the performance, and we can able to monitor. Elastic log stack Kibana, Elastic log stack Kibana, ELK, 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 Elastic log stack Kibana. And Terraform is a cross cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can able to create a infrastructure in any cloud. By using Terraform, we can able to create a infrastructure as a any cloud, either AWS or Azure, Google, any cloud. So by helping of these are all the tools like Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Chef, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Nagios, ELK, and Terraform, we can able to create a DevOps, an automated process. Usually, what will happen? So developers are keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code we're gonna be delivering under the production environment. Delivering into the production environment. While delivering, whether you're gonna be delivering within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost, with low failure rate is nothing but what? DevOps. So I hope you people are understands very clearly what is an exactly DevOps for today. What is an exactly DevOps for today. So in tomorrow, we're gonna be understand what is AWS, what is AWS, what is the difference between DevOps and AWS. We will be understand by tomorrow's session. Okay, with same time, same link at the same time, 6 p.m. evening. Same link, please be joined for tomorrow. And we will be discussing about what is AWS and difference between DevOps and AWS will be concluded by tomorrow's session. And the day after tomorrow onwards, we're going to start regular sessions. That is an exactly class for today, guys, please. That is an exactly class for today. So do you have any questions, please, all of you? Abhishek, Amit and Chandramawali, Deepa, Sridhar, Kumar, Jitendra Kumar. Any questions, please, all of you? I will Chandramawali, please. I will. Okay, please. I'm going to be share this link once again. Please be cross check once. Content link, what I'm going to be deliver. Please be look at all of you, please. And we'll be continue by tomorrow. Thanks a lot. We'll be continue by tomorrow. But any question, please clarify with me or else we'll continue by tomorrow. Thank you.